You know, I didn't grow up with the Zelda series. In fact, I didn't beat my first Zelda game until I was 20. That doesn't sound too long to me in my head, but then I realized that this year I'm going to be 26 years old. You know, I'm not in my late 20s yet, but I'm getting close. In about 5 years, I'm going to be turning 30. So my only experience with Zelda has been within the past 5 years. That's not a long time. And being honest, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan out there. I've only played a couple of the games, and in the past I've tried to play some other games I haven't, and I just couldn't finish it. But this game in particular, this just so happens to be my favorite Zelda game of all time. And I am very excited to be bringing it to you to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm beginning a Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Specifically, the 2019 Switch remaster of it. This was originally released for the Game Boy. It was also on the Game Boy Color, but it was remastered in 2019 for the Nintendo Switch, and that is the version I will be playing. Let's get started. As you can see, I have beaten this game. This was actually my first save file. I got this game for Christmas. Actually, no, this isn't my first. Actually, yeah, it is my first save file, because I got it for Christmas 2020. And, yeah, and I played it multiple times. This was my most recent completed file. Maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, we're gonna start a new game here. And we're gonna be on normal mode. And of course we have to name our character. Oop. How do I delete? It's B. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Getting used to this new controller. I just bought a controller. Okay. The stick is not very responsive, apparently. Yeah, I just bought this controller today, and I'm using it. So, yeah. I'm gonna go by my name, which, of course, is James. Let's get started. I'll tell the story about the controller later, but... What a relief! I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must still be feeling a little woozy. You're on Koholint Island. So this is Marin. Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area, so be careful, okay? Now before we start, we want to talk to this guy. Well, James, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Taryn. Hope you're feeling better. What? How'd I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of this shield. You got your shield back. Hold R to repel enemies with it. So yeah, if we hold R, we can walk around with our shield. So yeah, now we have our shield, and we are about to head to the beach. So I guess I'll tell the story about this controller now. So I went to Target today to get a Switch 2 Pro controller. I got a Switch 2 for Christmas. That was my Christmas gift this year. And I've been using the Joy-Cons, which worked, but I would rather use the Pro controller. So, yeah. Also, we can push these urchins with our shield. But yeah, I bought this controller at Target today. First off, it was $30, which I think the regular Switch 2 Pro controllers are like $90. But it has this design on it. It's just Mario jumping around. I'll probably put a picture of it or something. I went to go pay for it, realized my wallet wasn't in my pocket, went to my car thinking like, okay, I left my wallet at home, realized it fell out of my pocket in between my car seat while I was driving over there, and so I went and bought it. I was on my lunch break at work. I work like right next to the Target. Got back to work, looked at the box and realized it is a wired controller when I wanted a wireless controller. So yeah, that's what happens when you don't read things. I should know. And I was worried it was going to mess up my recording setup, but it seems to be good. There's our sword. Well, we're greeted by an owl. Hoot hoot. So you're the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters started acting so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave this island until you wake the windfish. You should go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Okay. Let's grab this. You found your sword. It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. You can swing it with B to attack any enemies in your path. So now we have a sword and we can attack these things. Alright. So now that we have our sword, we can go to a couple different places. But mainly we want to go back to where we started, which I didn't really give too much of a... I didn't really give too much of an explanation of. We were washed ashore on this island. Koholint Island, to be exact. We were washed ashore and we are now in this village. We woke up in this village, which I thought was going to show the name of it, but this is Mabe Village. And we're supposed to go to the mysterious forest. But before we do that, if we go up here and fall in here, we enter a secret well, and we have a heart piece. Press plus to open the sub-screen to see. Okay, I thought I was going to explain how heart pieces work. So yeah, we got a heart piece. Collect 4 to increase your maximum number of hearts. We have 1. Eventually we will get 20 hearts. We are currently at 3. So now we want to go up here to the north. We are going to enter the mysterious forest. And we're greeted by our owl friend again. Brave lad on your quest to wake the dreamer. Welcome to the mysterious forest. Much of mystery will find you on this uncharted Koholint Island. I'm afraid you may have a little trifle difficult to leave the island while the windfish naps. By the by, have you ever visited the Tail Cave, which is south of the village? Go there with the key you find in this forest. The windfish is watching. Hoot! Alright, so now we have to go through this mysterious forest. And we have some enemies over here. We have spear-wielding moblins. But with using your shield, these guys are not that bad. You could also get the drop on them. And we got a Guardian Acorn. It will reduce the damage you take by half. So normally if we get hit, we will take half a heart of damage. But with this, we take a quarter heart of damage. I'm not willing to test that. But if we go in here... Also, yeah, the music plays here. I know it's a little annoying, but... these bricks will... or the floor will crumble underneath you if you're not careful. Go in here, and we get a purple rupee, which gives us 50 rupees. Now we're at 59. We're going to need those rupees for later. Keep going. There's a heart piece in here. We can't get it yet because we can't lift those skulls. So for now, we just have to move on. Ooh, this one has a sword. But we can knock him back. And grab this! You picked up the toadstool. As you hold it over your head, a mellow aroma flows into your nostrils. We're gonna need that later. So yeah, no way out, but going back in. Oh, I always screw this up. I didn't screw it up. Cool. When I get that heart piece, it's going to be a bit tricky. There's another acorn there. I don't really need it, but yeah. I'll go up this way. Yeah. Continue on here. Oh! You got a piece of power. You can feel the energy flowing through you. So this increases our attack. So those moblins have been taking us. By the way, this is the Great Fairy. I'm not going to use her because we don't need it. But those moblins have been taking 2 hits. Now they only take 1. And those little jelly things also take 1. So with this mushroom that we have to go to a witch's house, which is over here in, I forget the name of this place. Koholint Prairie. This is the witch's house. Ah, that's the sleepy toadstool, does it? We'll mix it up something in a jiffy, will we? Wow. It's all ready, is it? Take care, as there's not much there. Why not try a bit in my hut? You got some magic powder. Open the sub-screen menu with the plus button, and then set it to either X or Y. Also, about this controller, the one thing I don't like is that the plus and minus buttons are on the bottom of the controller, not the top like they normally are. Also, is this the capture button? Yep, that's the capture button. Okay. Wanted to make sure. So yeah, if we press Y or X, we can set the magic powder to our subscreen. And if we use it, we can light fire. Good job! Use it on your enemies and see what happens. If you run out, go to the forest, pick up some toadstools, and I will make you some more. Come back without a toadstool, and you may have to pay the price for my leftovers. Let's try not to do that. So yeah. Now, normally with this guy, if we try to attack him, he would just zap us. But if we sprinkle magic powder on him, we can... Oh, he still hurts us. I'm a change blob, and that's not all I have to say. Now that I have lips, I fantasize about playing one of the island's songs on a flute. There's 3 hot local hits. All 3 of those blobby bumps are magic. Literally. If no other tool will do the job, pull out one of those songs and you get stuck in your head. Okay. And then he just repeats what he was saying. It's actually good that we got this because we actually need it. Ow. Ow. Yeah, we actually need these. The magic powder is going to help us. Because normally, we're supposed to get past this guy. But if we talk to him, as a raccoon, my nose is very sensitive to stuff like dust and powder. Okay. No, it's if we go here. You're gonna be lost thanks to me. Yeah, it sends us over here. So yeah, now we have to make our way back. Just wanted to show that. Woo! Okay. But if we sprinkle magic powder on him... What are you doing? You're just bouncing around! Taryn? What are you doing here? The last thing I can remember was biting into a big, juicy toadstool. Then I had the darndest dream. I was a raccoon! Yeah, sounds strange, but sure was fun. I'm just gonna walk away now. But yeah, we came up here to get this. This is the Tail Key. Now you can go to the Tail Cave Gate. Now the owl has something to say to us. Take the key and go to the Tail Cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now. The windfish is waiting. Oop. Alright, so now it is time to leave the mysterious forest for now. We will come back here many times throughout the game. But, for now, we just have to, leave. And let's go back to Mambe Village. Now, before we do anything with the Tail Cave, there's a bunch of stuff that we can do here. I guess I'll show this off. There's, Grandma Yahoo. Yahoo! I'm fine. And you? If we go inside, we'll meet her husband. Old man Olrira. Hard to say. Please call outside. Seems that old man Olrira is a shy guy in person. But then we also have this tree with a phone on it. Turns out this is a phone booth. Hello, it's me, Olrira. Huh. The old man is pretty talkative on the phone. Ask me anything about the island. If you get lost, give me a call. You know, there is a library in the village that might have some good information for you. Talk to you later. Click. Yeah. If you have played this game before, this place isn't really necessary. You don't really have to go in here. But yeah. But he was talking about going to the library, which is right over here. This has a lot of books in it. Fun with bombs. Read this book. After you put a bomb down, you can pick it up by pressing A again. You can then throw it by pushing A one more time. Did you know that? Yeah, it's just a bunch of, like, tips here. But then there's this book. Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? What's this? You can't read the tiny print without the aid of a magnifying lens. But where would you get one of those? Maybe if you lend some people a hand, they'll hand you a lens. Interesting. Well, let's start by going a little bit south over here to this area right here. Trendy game. 1 play, 10 rupees. Buttons to move the crane. The buttons move the crane, the rest is just timing. Go over to the buttons to play. Good luck. Yeah, so you can press X to move the crane forward to the upwards, and you can press A to move it right. However, you can also use the D-pad. Now, there's 2 things in here that we really want. And I might not get this because I don't think I lined it up right. The first thing we want is that heart piece. Oh, I actually got it. Challenge again? Sure. Good luck. Next thing we want, you can see a familiar face here. It's Yoshi. Let's try to grab him. Alright, we did it. And just to try it, let's try grabbing that rupee over there, because I'm going to need to come back here very soon. Well, we have it in there. But I don't know how it's staying in there, but we got it. I think that's enough. Alright. So there's another 50 rupees. Because it's 96. A heart piece. And a Yoshi doll. You can't count how many games you've seen him in now. Yeah, Yoshi has been in a lot of games. Whoa! You won the Yoshi doll? We've been trying to do that forever. Our mom is really desperate to have one. We'll get to that later. But for now, let's actually go back in because there's a couple more things that we can get in here. So let's start playing. There's 2 things that we really want in here now. We want this seashell right here. This is going to be very important, and I may have just screwed it up. I played this not too long ago and had... Yep. Ah, that is in a bad spot. Yeah, that's gonna get bumped around a lot. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the other thing, which is this chain chomp over here. Or at least attempt to. But I think I got it. Yep, I got it. I'm not going to challenge again because if I leave here, that seashell is going to reset back to where it was. You got a Chow Chow figure. There must be somewhere you can display it. So yeah, if we go back in here, the shell goes back to where it was. This might take a little bit, so I might just cut. Wobbly, 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 wobbly. Ah, damn. Oh, roll, roll, roll. Ah. Well, that's not in a horrible place. Let's try this. Oh, alright, let's go for the rupee. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Ah! Roll! Roll onto the conveyor! No! This is not gonna go well. I just need it. No! It's gonna be the death of me. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Roll! Ah! Thank you. Thank you. Okay, no, I do not want to play this again. You got a secret seashell. Put it to your ear and you can hear those whispered secrets. Alright, so now that we have that, we can actually, if we go in here, we can get some money. So, let's do this real quick. Let's get some money. But there's also another seashell. You found a secret seashell, but what do you do with it? We'll find that out in due time. I think that's going to be where I end this video off. Thank you all for watching episode 1 of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.